Hello, my name is Sucket. We are playing FTB Infinity Evolved, and there is a lot I want to do today. We're gonna start by grabbing some redstone and 50 of this fine tin. And we're gonna make a bunch of electron tubes. I'm gonna need more glass in here. So we are going to need 36, I think, of these farm blocks. Excuse me. A little bit of morning voice there. Because we need to build ourselves a tree farm. Now we're also going to need one of these gold ones. There we go. And we're going to need 36 of these farm blocks. And we're going to need a couple special ones. We're going to need a farm gearbox. Oops. Just one. We're going to need a farm hatch. We're going to need a farm valve. And we're going to need farm control. Where's, oh, we need 2 redstone. We got plenty of redstone. Farm control. Now I have dug out. What's going on over? Oh, little butterfly dropping pollen. Butterflies spawn from the forestry tree leaves. I used to want to control them because they'd lag up my world, but it's not really an issue. 10 years later. What we want to do is there's several different sizes of this farm you can build. We're going to build a 3 by something. It'll be fine. Gearbox is where the power is going to come in. Valve is where it's going to take water. The hatch is where stuff is going to come out. And then we'll put farm control right here. Now we're going to go up by 2, so it's 3 by 3 by 3. And then do, I guess, 3 by 4 by 4 is what my mouth was trying to say. When it's valid, it'll form a multi-block that looks just like this. This is the farm. By default, it's a tree farm. You can put lots of things in here to make it farm lots of different things, but we need wood en masse. And now that we got this in here, I'm gonna knock this down, lower this floor a couple more layers so we can get under it easily. So right here at the valve, let's get right underneath it. We're gonna want a little water supply. Are we right underneath it? Okay. Aloysius, my cat, was making that difficult. We are going to make another aqueous accumulator. And we have a couple of fluid ducts. Wasn't right underneath it. That's okay. So we can see the water buffer of the farm filling up. That's good. We are also gonna need power. So we have our steam dynamo here, which we can... You know what? I don't know why we don't just... Oh, that's why. We have a... I was going to say, I don't know why we just don't put it right up against the gearbox, but the reason is I brought down a leadstone energy cell to use as a buffer. So that's going to be an input over there. Top is going to be an output. We can put the steam dynamo right up against it, just like that. That's perfect. We have an item duct and a barrel. We'll put a servo in and set it to just be always on. There we go. Start giving this thing some power. Is this doing anything? Oh, I've got it backwards. Let's try that again. Alright, it doesn't like that. I guess we'll move it. Oh, these are all set to 0 for some reason. Okay. That was the problem. Alright. Now there's the power and the water set up. There's a couple more things we need. Now we just have a little bit of sand right now. I am macerating us up some more, but this will get us started. The fertilizer. So what we'll do is we'll put the fertilizer right in here. This is all fine. Where do we put them? Let's just shift click them in. There we go. We also need a bunch of dirt. Now that's the stone brick version. So we've got wherever there are stone bricks, and this size is 3 by 3 by 4. You come out by 4, and then it's on the diagonal. It'll turn the dirt into humus. It'll plant the saplings on them. And as the saplings grow, it will harvest the resources. That's a full stack of saplings. It can actually hold a little more than that, but this is, believe it or not, it's starting to be less and less convenient to go out here and chop down lots of wood as we continue to expand. So, tree farm will serve our charcoal needs pretty well. We're going to want to make a system for getting the wood and the saplings and everything else out, but just for the moment, this will do. I lied. We're going to go ahead and take care of that right now. That thing has less buffer than I remembered having. So we are going to go ahead. We're going to make our first diamond chipset. This will... There we go. This will cost us almost $1 million, but it's going to be worth it. There's a few more things we're going to need to make this drawer controller. We'll need 2 comparators. It's not that bad. Oh, but it looks like we can use nether quartz. That's fine. What I was looking at was a drawer controller. We're going to have a lot of drawers, and it's going to get pretty chaotic. So we're going to make a drawer key so that we can lock them. And even if we take, say, all of the oak wood out of a drawer, that drawer will still be locked to oak wood. And also, if we lock them all, we won't get oak wood all over the everywhere. We have our diamond chipset. So we should be able to... There we go, that's a little better. Compacting drawer, drawer controller. And that's, I don't want to use one of those, I want to use one of these. Right? Oh, it doesn't like it. It's got to be a 2x2? Alright, it's got to be a 2x2. Now, a drawer controller will connect any block, or connect any drawer that connects to it, to itself, so it's all a single inventory, and you can pump in and out. It has somewhat limited range, but we may have it turn a corner right here. But what we're going to do is we're just going to put down some drawers. Alright, there's a little wall of drawers. Now we should be able to just right-click. You see the little keyhole. But I think we can right-click. Okay, it did all of them but that one for some reason. Alright, I just can't see. There's some kind of a glitch there. It's obviously locked. You can see it in Wayla. So now, if we were to... Or the dirt we used to get these up facing the right way. If we were to come down here, we've got, this is full of stuff, right? And let's get some of these saplings also. Oh, and it's all going to be apple oak coming out of there. That's nice. I thought it might be. This will convert vanilla saplings to forestry saplings. So these will be the ones that we have that are stacked. Nothing's happening right now. All the drawers are locked. And no place for anything to go. But if we were to take, let's say, the oak and put it right here, now that there's some place for oak to go, soon enough, we'll see it coming along and passing through the item duct, at least so I hope. Oh, yep, there it comes. Now we could put a faster servo on to make it go faster, but I don't think we need to do that. Now we're gonna get some spruce and some birch, but mostly just for turning lumber into charcoal, into power and mana. So now that we have our wood situation pretty much sorted, I want to work on power again because we still don't really have enough. I'm missing something. I'm missing the machine frames. There's 2 new machines we need. We're going to need a magma crucible, which is we got Invar gears and nether bricks and otherwise familiar components. We're going to be using this to melt things down. And we're going to pop it right over here. And we're going to set this one, okay, yeah, we want it to output to the left. There we go. The other block we want is a fluid transposer. This will take the stuff that we melt down and put it into stuff. That's just getting us going, though. To even get to where we want to be to use those machines, we're going to need an Alloy Smelter from Ender.io, and this is going to be a bit of a rabbit hole. We will start, let's say, with the machine chassis, alright? So basic machine frame, we'll get that going. In addition to the machine frame, we are going to need, we're going to turn this off. No, we're going to turn it on. We need it to output, actually, now that I think of it. We're going to put 4 glowstone dust in here. It's going to melt it down into energized glowstone. In this case, 250 millibuckets per dust. We're going to take a bucket and we're going to put it in our fluid transposer. And we'll get ourselves a bucket of energized glowstone. It has interesting properties as a liquid. It flows up, so be careful. To make the lumium, we need one of those, and I think a silver and 3 tin. Let's look it up real quick here. Yeah, 1 silver, 3 tin. There we go. 4 lumium blend. And smelt it into 1. Alright, looks like we just smelted. I'm going to smelt it. Now, for more of the smelter, we are going to need 3 iron furnaces, which I think we can scan. Nope. And then from here, we're going to need 3 electric furnaces. So we're going to need 3 electronic circuits. And those are just like so. Now the induction smelter uses an advanced machine casing. So we're going to need advanced alloy. To get that, we'll need some mixed metal ingots. So we'll need tin plates, bronze plates, and iron plate. Now we might as well make a bunch of these. There we go. Now it doesn't look like there's really any use for the mixed metal ingot item other than compressing it. So we're just going to do that. Alright. 20 advanced alloy. Now the other thing we're going to need is carbon. Carbon something. I forget what it's called. Carbon plate. So we'll need to make this raw carbon mesh. Sometimes this recipe is buggy. We're going to find out. Alright, it's almost done here. So let's see. It would lead us to believe that it's like this, but I bet it's like this. Yeah. It's 4x4. And then 2x2 for the mesh. And then we take this and compress it. Almost done. There we go. We can make our first advanced machine frame. So it's just a regular refined iron plate or steel plate. Oops, come here. There we go. And we'll need that and what, 7 copper, apparently. Gonna have to go mining for some copper. You make the destabilized redstone just like you make the energized glowstone. Except I think it's, you get 100 millibuckets per dust. I'll fill this up over here. Then you just put the bucket in here. And when it's ready, it'll fire. Scan it. Oh, fancy. So 3 copper is silver, and the destabilized redstone will get 4. We'll need more electron tubes for the capacitor. In this case, they are lapis electron tubes. A little low on power, so I'm gonna do just the 2 for now. Can we scan? Yes, we can. Ender IO will be this Alloy Smelter is from Ender IO, and maybe Ender IO will be a good source of, oh, we can finally make the chassis. A good source of scannables. We just need iron. Oh, we need 1 more. There it is. Our first machine chassis. And then what else did it want? Crushed obsidian. We have some of that. And here. Nope. What are we missing? Oh, we need another capacitor. We finally have everything. Yes. 1 alloy smelter. And we'll just pop it down. Now, this rabbit hole is taking a bit longer than I thought it would, but before we wrap up, we should check and see if we completed. No, it doesn't look like it, does it? Doesn't look like we completed many quests. Yeah, not much from here. Well, yeah, I mean, we got this stuff. There's just no reward for it. So we are completing quests. That's good. But I think that is going to about do it for this time, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.